So what were you doing when he was, this 17-year-old kid going to the comedy clubs and
getting arrested? I was different.
Were you?
Really?
MMA matches where I was like, if that guy fart right now, he could turn this fight around.
Really? I mean, no, because it's based.
Some people tell stories. Charlie Murphy made celebrities question whether they actually happened.
I met Shaq before. I remember after one of my shows, they was like, Charlie, man, Shaq is waiting for you in the dressing room, So I got real excited and rushed back to the dressing room. And the dressing room had one of them drop ceilings, which was fine for me, but when I walked in, Shaq was like this.
What started as a heartbreaking story about his father's passing somehow turned into comedy.
Did they ever catch your dad's killers?
The woman that killed my father.
Oh, it was a woman.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why did a woman kill your father?
Lovers quarrel.
Lovers quarrel.
Oh, so your parents weren't together?
No, they weren't together.
Oh, okay.
And it's one of the oldest stories in the books. I tell my kids, man, hey, man, if the girl is mad, don't close your eyes.
Charlie Murphy once claimed there wouldn't have been a Michael Jordan without him. You can probably guess where this story is going.
A lot of people say that without you, there would be no Michael Jordan.
Of course there'd be a Michael Jordan. But would he be the world's greatest basketball player? Absolutely not. He'd be like a clown without a rubber nose or all that silly makeup. It would be creepy, but it wouldn't make no sense.
Charlie, what would you say was your favorite memory of being a bodyguard?
My favorite memory of being a bodyguard was probably whipping somebody's ass. I don't know. That's the best part of the job.
And then there was the time Charlie Murphy completely stunned Chris Rock during an audition. All Chris asked was for him to be a little meaner. Charlie took that a little too seriously.
Chris Rock called me up that night and said, that was excellent. Now tomorrow when you coming back for the callback, I only have one suggestion to you. I said, what's that? He said, I want you to be even meaner than you was today. The next day I went in with a loaded 9mm. It wasn't loaded. I popped the clip in front of them. They let them see it was bullets. Popped the clip in, jacked it, and then pointed it at Chris Rock, which was very crazy.
Being Eddie Murphy's big brother isn't easy, especially when you're out in public.
I put the busboy jacket on, and I had my chains and all that, and then we went to the club, and I thought I was clean, and we walking through the club, and I hear everybody go, yeah, man, it's Eddie Murphy, man. So, yeah, Eddie Murphy, it's Eddie Murphy. Hey, who's that behind me? Oh, that's his bro. What that dude? I don't know, he looked like he's a magician.
The moment Charlie Murphy started talking about his ideal holiday, Katt Williams completely lost it.
All right, so describe your perfect holiday.
My perfect holiday? Obviously, everybody be in good spirits. Usually, around the holidays, somebody gets drunk, ruins the whole thing. So a perfect holiday is one where that person never gets to show up. One that gets drunk has to be dragged off. I want to tell all the guys, man, we've been cheated. We've been taught to associate romance with wine, candy, flowers, and shit like that. So next Valentine's Day, I want you to try something different. You did all the other shit before. Try something different. I don't want you to come in the room with a dog collar, with a wine and candies. I want you to come in there with a dog collar. Put it on her neck and say, let's go for a walk.
Bill Burr once told the story of how a conversation about martial arts somehow ended with Charlie Murphy fighting a guy half his age.
Get into it with this guy where they were just talking about martial arts and whose style was better, and Charlie was just going like, I'm telling you, man, my style's, I've fought against guys like you, you're not gonna get me. The kid was like, all right, let's go. And they were just twisting each other. Charlie was looking over at me, smiling, just handling the dude.
I'm Rick James. Enjoy yourself.
Coming off the success of Chappelle's show, Charlie Murphy opened up about the pressure of starting stand-up at 42.
Especially coming off the Chappelle show and like, oh, the Rick James sketch was so funny. Now this guy does a stand-up. It must be on the same level.
Right.
And of course, all those expectations were there. And when I look back on it and I look back on what the material I was using back then and all that, I go, you really have to believe in God. You know?
There are just some questions you don't ask Charlie Murphy.
Has anybody been bold enough to ask you what the five fingers said to the face?
Several people, and I got the same answer for them. Try it.
What happens when you say that? What's the look on their face when you
That's the
say
end of the
try it?
conversation. That's the end of the conversation. Hurricane Sandy left me without power for 5 days. I was not prepared to not have power for 5 days. 5 days is long enough for your kids to start second-guessing your authority. 3 days into that, my son walked up to me. He was like, "Hey, that's why we gotta listen to you. You can't even get the lights on."
Charlie Murphy couldn't believe it when Johnny Gill claimed he could beat Oscar De La Hoya in a fight.
Yeah, but Johnny Gill, he really thought back in the day, I don't know, maybe he's more mature.
But what did he think? He just think that
he felt
Oscar
that
De La Hoya was getting
he could beat
lucky?
Oscar. He felt he was more powerful, faster. And I was like, but you never boxed before. That's nothing to do with it. I'm talking about being a man. I was like,
what?
What do you think they're doing, man? What are you talking about, man? These folks is fighting, man.
Charlie,
Talking about being a man. These boys are trying to knock each other's heads off.
What's the strangest thing a fan has ever asked you to do?
A man in the KKK came up to me and said, "You know, Charlie, I usually hate, but ever since that Dave Chappelle show came on, you and Dave Chappelle make me and Bubba love every Wednesday night. And I'm never gonna be."
Only Charlie Murphy could turn a heckler into part of the show.
Hey, listen, guys, you seem to want to be a comedian. No, hold on, wait. If you keep making outbursts and laughing, you funny, right? Come on up here and be funny. I really want to come up there. I'm just an asshole in the audience. I don't really want to come. I don't have any jokes. I work at the post office. Shut the up, man.
Kevin Hart told the hilarious story of how Charlie Murphy accidentally exposed himself.
Charlie's like, yeah, I do martial arts, right? So we're like, oh shit, like we never knew you did martial arts. So Smokey challenged Charlie. He like, get the out of here, you don't do no martial arts. He said, what? I do martial arts. So Charlie said, you want to see the tape? You want to see the tape? So he pressed play, and when he pressed play, this dude kicked Charlie in the stomach so hard. Hey, Charlie, hold up, wait, not that, right?
I think one of the most profound things I ever heard.
Yeah.
With no meat on the bone, the late great Charlie Murphy. He said, "Run the world." He said, "The world is run by."
Nothing tops the legendary story of how Prince taught Charlie Murphy never to judge a book by its cover.
It was wild. I was like, I know they ain't thinking about playing ball in that, but they were. I said, hey, you know what?
You know what we're gonna call this? The shirts against the blouse.
When I said that, this look came on his face. He asked drilled me. I mean, I kind of learned something that day. Don't never judge a book by its cover. This cat could ball, man.
So you're saying that Prince, like Nate
Prince
Robinson,
was an athlete. Do you remember? You ever go to any of his concerts?
Sure.
Remember
I couldn't
those
see a
speakers?
thing.
Remember he used to jump off them speakers that was like almost 20 feet with pumps on. You don't tell me you didn't see that. Now, if anybody in here, I challenge you, put some pumps on and just jump off this desk right here and see if you're going to break your ankle.
I am a big...
He was doing it every night.
Charlie Murphy wasn't too happy when a fan in the crowd brought up his brother.
And so you're on stage and the lights is in your face and you can't really see the audience. And I was having a great show. And in the middle of, out of nowhere, it was, I hear this voice from all the way in the back goes, yeah, well, tell us about your brother being gay.
Oh, boy.
So I said, first of all, my brother's not gay. And second of all, he's not here to defend himself. But if you want to challenge me.
Now I got to ask y'all a question, man. You ever been in the supermarket and seen a can of pumpkin soup? Because pumpkin soup tastes like shit.
Charlie Murphy opened up about just how much people love Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle gets rock star love. Not comedian love, rock star love.
Yeah.
You hear me? If the buttons on his clothes wasn't strong, they'd have tore his clothes off. He was going, his body was moving like this. They was pulling him this way, that way, forward, backwards. Took him like 10 minutes to get from the green room to the stage.
Oh my, that's crazy.
Okay?
And you, Ray, you may be big. I'll beat the shit out of you. Faggot. Oh, you. Big Larry. You with a punch in your big stomach. Greedy.
Perm my hair, right? And I didn't know how to really do it. I didn't read the directions on the box. I just used to take it out and put it on and let it cook. Every Saturday. You're not supposed to do it every Saturday.
That shit was crazy.
You're not supposed to do it every Saturday.
This stand-up bit perfectly sums up why Charlie Murphy was such a great storyteller.
It's an African brother. He came over to me. And I knew he was African because as he came over, I noticed he had on bootleg Gucci from head to toe. He came over to me. He was like, hey. I noticed you over here laughing at something. What the so ha ha?